blame shifting.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Blame shifting is when someone avoids taking responsibility for their own behavior by turning it around and making you feel like the problem instead.
Absolutely.
It's a defense mechanism, often unconscious, used to escape guilt, discomfort, and vulnerability.
If you ever want to grow and want to be the adult in the relationship, take responsibility. Take responsibility. You don't have to excuse bad behavior. Because that's what a lot of people will hit me with. What if this person is doing X, Y, Z, and 1, 2, 3? I'm not telling you to excuse behavior. What you can always do in a relationship and what you can always do to avoid this is take responsibility for your part in it. Because of the two people that can change, you are the one that can change you immediately. You can change you. You can always change you. And a lot of times, it is us. It's how we react to things. It's how we express ourselves. It's us. We don't like to admit it because it's hard to look at you than it is to look at the person that is causing the harm or the hurt. It's easy to do this. It's easy to blame somebody.
Absolutely.
But what you blame, you give power to. So if you want to give power to yourself, always, always, always find a way to take responsibility for your part. Sometimes your part in it is you shouldn't have been in it.
Word.
Sometimes your part in it is you should have never been here.
Yeah.
Why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I? Larry has cheated on me 67 times. What am I doing? I don't have to forgive him the 68th time. Like I
do not.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's your presence and your participation within the fuck shit to where you gotta take some responsibility for what you did within it. But I promise you, in taking responsibility, what you'll learn how you can be better. You'll learn what you like and don't like. And you'll be able to live with yourself whenever you have to basically execute a consequence for the behavior that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yo, I stopped fucking with such and such because of da-da-da-da-da. I took responsibility. I did my work. I forgave. I did the things that I was supposed to do. This continued on and it didn't change. Now I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, take responsibility. Please take responsibility because nothing is worse than when somebody is holding you accountable and you say, but what about you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you don't put the toilet seat down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there.
It's going nowhere.
We was talking about you spending money, baby.
It's going
We was
nowhere.
talking about you spending too much money. Like you not sticking to the budget that we both agreed upon. And you just came out of left field and hit me with the
Nothing.
yeah.
It wasn't even pertaining to what we're talking about.
Not at all.
But you just got to have a...
Yeah, but you had to have one and see if so
So they gave some examples. So one example is you go, I felt dismissed when you changed the subject while I was talking about something important. The blame shifter will respond, you're always so sensitive. I can't say anything without you taking it the wrong way. That's them avoiding accountability by attacking your emotional response.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing is more frustrating, dog, because the thing that frustrates me the most, because you're playing with me. Because you know you're wrong. You know I'm right. But you're playing with me. And I don't like that. Let's keep it civilized because you're playing with me. You know you out of line. You out of line.
You out of line, out of order.
You out of line and out of order.
Yeah, you out of line, out of order.
Another example is, can we talk about how you raised your voice earlier? The blame shifter go, maybe I wouldn't raise my voice if you didn't push my buttons all the time. Blaming your actions for their outbursts instead of owning their tone.
Responsibility.
Yes.
Take some.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
some. How can you be better?
Yeah.
How can you be better in that situation? Because I promise you, it also gives you more validity when you do bring up an issue, when you do take responsibility and you apologize. Like any relationship that you're in, any long-term relationship that you're in, you're going to have to say, I'm sorry.
Yo,
Period. You're going to have to say I'm sorry. And mean it.
I be wanting to say niggas' names, yo. But I promise you, dog, I told my partner, yeah, I've been knowing you for over 2 decades. I've never once heard you within the relationships that you've been in, because I've been with you through a few of them. Mm-hmm. I've never once heard you say, I was wrong. It's always them. I go, well, what did you do? Well, I didn't do nothing. All I said was, I just be like, oh, all right. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm just gonna listen, because this is me trying to get you to see the error in your ways, or get you to be accountable. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. I don't understand that, cuz.
Well, it's to this point, it's to avoid accountability. If it's everybody else's fault, it's never your fault. And if it's never your fault, you can never fix it. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Somebody talk to me.
So it says what ended up happening to you, once the blame shift to keep doing you like that, you start second guessing yourself.
All the time.
Maybe it really is my fault.
Maybe.
And I see that a lot with women, dog, where they be like, when the relationship ends because the dude was cheating or maybe wasn't treating her right, what could I have done better to make him act right? Nothing. You did what you was doing. He didn't want to be there. He didn't appreciate it. And they start self-analyzing themselves, man, and getting into depression and bringing themselves down, to the
point to where,
and shit.
Let me add to that.
Go ahead.
To the point to where you lower yourself to do it.
There we go.
There is always like a replay that can be done to, hey, what could I have done better within this relationship to be a better person? Comma. When you are disrespected, when you are neglected, when you are abused, when you go to those extremes, no, that is not your fault, and there is nothing that you can do within that relationship. If that person disrespects you to the point of, yo, you cheated in our bed, there's nothing I could have done to stop you from that level of disrespect. You put your hands on me. There's nothing I could have done to stop you from that level of disrespect.
And it's nothing you could have done that requires that type of disrespect.
At all. When it gets to a point to where you're dehumanized in any way, you don't blame you for that. Mm-hmm. They have work to do. They have to fix the thing that they need to fix. And you need to know that that's okay for you to be able to say, like, no, I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't raise my voice at you. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't disrespect you in any way. I came to you the way that I was supposed to. You then reacted this way. I then exited stage left. Be okay with it.
Yeah.
Be okay with walking away.
Right.
Be okay with it. Don't you dare. But see, if he never would have been talking to all them bitches, then he would have never cheated. Nope. Not how that works.
At all.
Not that math don't math, sweetheart.
At all.
Not how none of that works.
You may feel confused, guilty, or invalidated, even when you're just expressing a basic need or boundary. Mm-hmm. Over time, it erodes self-trust and creates emotional imbalance because one person is holding all the accountability.
If I love you enough to tell you what's wrong, love me enough to listen.
That's a fact.
If I love you enough to tell you what's wrong, please love me enough to listen. I'm not saying you got to change nothing. I'm not saying you got to kiss my ass. Listen to my grievance and see if there's somewhere we can meet in the middle. Because nothing pisses me off more than when somebody tells me, oh, it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. It wasn't for you. It is for me. Because you don't know where that stems from for me. It can stem from somewhere deep and serious for me. So don't do that. Don't do that to a person. Don't invalidate their feelings. If someone loves you enough to bring you a concern, and again, it's a way to bring a concern, respectfully, in a calm tone, talking to you, not accusing you of anything. Hey, this made me feel ... How do we move forward so that doesn't happen again?